Hi Cancer. Hope you're doing really well. July has been intense. We have the true node in your sign. Cancer season is now over, but Venus still belongs in Cancer for now. Mercury is retrograding in Cancer right up until the 31st. So it's a hotbed of miscommunication. It's a hotbed of trapped emotions, trapped feelings that people are having to face up to, particularly you. Particularly when it comes to your partnerships, which can, go through wonderful transformations at the moment. You could be having a lot of strange dreams, a lot of strange feelings, a lot of synchronicities. I find personally, as a water sign, that since the Cancer solar eclipse, there's been a lot of synchronicities, a lot of very strange manifestations. And you're feeling a little bit locked up at the moment. As we go into Leo season and the energy shifts to one of fun, of frivolity, you're still keeping yourself to yourself. Romantically, though, things are looking up. For a lot of Cancers, there is somebody making a promise. There is a relationship whereby there is comfort, there is support, there is very loving, kind energy is what I sort of see from this. The Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles is a prosperity and abundant mindset when it comes to romance. If you do not possess this, having an abundant mindset and a belief in love will attract it to you quicker than you think. That Capricorn eclipse released a pain or a person that needed to go. Three of Swords energy, there's no messing around with it. There's pain there, Cancer, that had to be dealt with before you could manifest something better. Again, Knight of Cups. Two of Wands, you're currently standing at a crossroads coming up to this Leo new moon, the second new moon of July. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and Temperance. Beautiful. Let's have a closer look. Temperance. Healing. Oh. Let's investigate the Tower. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and I never leave on a court card, so Six of Wands. The stress is real. As we lead up to your new moon in your second house, we know about the second house because the Leo new moon for you, Cancer, represents your finances, your security, your worth even, your worth as a person, how you value yourself, how you, the value you put on your time, the value you put on your work, the value that you put on your love. And for some of you, you may have learned over the Capricorn full moon that the bar was too low, that you weren't putting a high enough price on your time, particularly because a lot of you are burnt out. As we progress into Leo season and you have a lot of effort on your finances, and please bear in mind this new moon in Leo is, Leo season, as we get more into the August reads, we'll talk a lot about how there's a bit of tension between Uranus and the Leo planets. So for example, the Sun being there and for Mars being there. Mars is where our energy lies as well. So basically what that is suggesting is that there's a bit of tension surrounding your, how do we say, your money and the way you do business with other people, because Jupiter is in Sagittarius and that's bringing a lot of wonderful things to you, Cancer. Let's not get that confused because that's in your routine. But there are shakeups there too. With Uranus in the picture, Uranus making funny aspects to the Leo energy, Uranus is very rebellious and very shocking, so it can cause some chaos and some surprises. So the Tower being here with the Five of Pentacles isn't entirely shocking, but what it is actually letting you know, Cancer, that if, in particular, if you're dealing with an earth sign person or you're very stressed at work, there's actually a lot of people on your side that want to pull you through. Everyone gets freaked out by the Five of Pentacles because they think it's like abandonment and it's financial ruin. But these two people are still together through thick and thin. So who is this Queen of Pentacles support system in your life? You might want to thank them in the remainder of July because they're leading you to glory. They're leading you to victory. Someone wants to be there for you. Someone wants to assist as much as you are feeling stressed. There is healing and balance to be achieved. This new moon in Leo is very important because it is playing a very significant part in your value. So for a lot of Cancers, the journey to self-love has been a very tricky process. It's one of those signs, I think, water signs in particular, so they can have the most chaotic journeys to self-love, self-acceptance, because there's that overload of feelings. So you feel through everything and you have to go through it anyway, and then it fluctuates as time goes on. That's just part and parcel of the water sign journey. It's learning to accept yourself in your Tower moments, because dealing with such intense eclipses in the cardinal signs, taking hits at your leadership, at the way that you do business, at the way that you love, it's almost as if people have been taking direct swipes at your character. That's just the way it seems with the eclipse. People actually do value you a lot more than you realize. And the ones that don't do seem to be getting flung out of your Tower. See? And you're healing from that. If you're dealing with a fire sign as well, particularly an Aries, there is a level of chaos there and a level of upheaval many's a time. But you might be pleasantly surprised at how willing they actually are to stick by you, or how invested they actually are at the end of July. The fire signs are going to be having very, very splendid energies in August as well. So do bear in mind that they could be coming across as their best after more turbulent times, because the fire signs had Uranus for the last 7 years or so. And I just want to make something clear. Uranus can cause very pleasant surprises. I feel like your surprise, your upheaval is leading towards great success for you, Cancer. Great healing that has been long since acknowledged. And I do feel as though for a lot of you, there's love here, a lot of love and support, possibly from an air sign or somebody who likes to keep themselves to themselves. You learn how supported you are in pleasant ways by the people that truly care about you. And as I said, Cancer, the ones that are on the way out with the Tower, it is a revolutionary self-love type feeling. There's rest and there's healing in your overall chart, your overall energy, and there's also a soul connection to the people that are coming and going at this present moment. It is all part of a bigger picture, and it is teaching you that if you continue to build relationships on shaky foundations of self-worth, as that second house will so badly hone into you if you don't listen. Whenever it is the sign after your season, it is when you're tested to see if you really are committed to your own journey or not, or if you're going to crumble because somebody isn't treating you right or somebody isn't there for you 100%. You cannot crumble every time somebody else drops the ball. So this is making you very aware of where you stand with yourself. Your relationships are being tested externally, but really it's internal what's going on here. And you're doing well, though. That's just one thing that I'm sort of getting from this. I feel that you come out very well from this. And I think it's because you know that if you survive the eclipses, if you survived all the intense energies with the true node and the north node, the south node, and you know, you've kept yourself together and you've actually seen how capable you are, I think this is going to be a very pleasant time going into Leo season for you. Please don't forget that Venus is in your sign into August, and it would be worth making the most of investing in yourself and working on yourself whenever it is actually the easiest to achieve that self-love. When Venus goes into Leo, it's actually whenever you will benefit most financially, I think. But as I say, there has to be a mindset of that. It may look like temporary setbacks. Well, it may look like setbacks, but they are temporary here. Okay, it's just revolutionizing the way that you love. And if you are dealing with an earth sign, be prepared for pleasant surprises to come from that, regardless of what it may look like initially. Okay, so I love you guys. I will see you in the August readings. I'm going to be making them a bit bigger, a bit more accessible and a bit more in depth. So it'd be great to see you there, Cancer. If you enjoyed that reading, please subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.